So this is the US 30 analysis for Thursday, 23rd of November. So let's have a look what happened with prices. So we were saying that when we did the analysis, we did have this pullback from this 23,600. 23,600 was a strong major level, as is marked out here in red, as is pretty much all the horizontal levels marked out in red on the chart. Now we were saying from this 23,600, we did have these small candles. They were not similar to these strong candles here over here to the left. They were small in their size, so we're expecting a pullback and a continuation. Our potential upside target, if we did extend beyond the 23,600 level, would be let's just have a look where our target would have been. Was in around 23,750. Now, what we did do is we did react in the way anticipated somewhat, and we did have a pullback. We've had a test of that 23,600. Now, on the test of 23,600, we had a first indicator that the level might hold. We went into a bit of a consolidation just there. What then happened was we've had a move beyond this 23,600 level. We've had a move beyond this 23,600 level, and we've had a strong close, which was bearish. Now, this strong bearish close here possibly not be of any concern that at that point, and we might have just had the extension of the move to the upside. But what was concerning after that was this second move here. So we had a strong close there. We've had a second strong close beneath the level. Very strong. It's somewhat strong candle. Not much wicks to the upside, wick to the downside. So somewhat bringing to concern at this level as well. So we did see a sell-off from this 23,600. So we weren't able to hold this 23,600, even though we had a retest. We weren't able to. We've broke out above it, but we weren't. We were somewhat. We negated the breakout pretty almost immediately. The very next hourly candle closed back at the level. So we didn't hold the level for an extension all the way up to 23,750. Now, we did see a sell-off in the market, and at present we've come into a bit of a consolidation at present. But it's not anywhere where I'll be interested, to be honest. We've not come down to a possibly the 50 period moving average, and we've seen some buy-side momentum. Instead, it just seemed to be in in the middle of nowhere essentially. So I'm still expecting further down some momentum to take us all the way down to possibly 23,480 before I'm looking for potential buy-side momentum to take us all the way back up to that 23,600 for a test. If we do break above it strongly, or we do break, hold, and we do appear to be poised for continuation, I'll be targeting the 750. So 23,750. That's what level I'll be targeting if we do see some strong buy-side momentum. If we do turn around as 23,480, we're not able to hold that level, I'll have to see we'll see how prices react to this 400 period moving average here in black. Has held there before we had a strong breakout above it, and the 200 period moving average here in blue. Again, these are dynamic levels that we're looking at. So in around this 200 period moving average, we also got this consolidation here to the left of the charts. And in around that 400 period moving average, again, we've had some consolidations in around those levels as well. So we'll see how prices react to this. If we are not able to hold 23,480, we'll see our price reacts to 400 and 200 period average, after which we'll be talking that 23,350 region for a possible upside momentum. Now, due to the fact that we are trading the US 30, the US markets are closed on the 23rd. I suppose we're not going to see much volatility in the market, or see any volatility at all. There won't be US traders won't be at their desks. So all of what we're seeing here is pretty much outside market hours, and I think it's been trading off the futures or whatever. So we don't expect to see anything in terms of we don't expect to see an extended move either way, either to the upside or the downside. So 23,350 wouldn't come into focus. Possibly the far end of the range will possibly be in around 200 premium average, currently sitting around 23,420. Essentially, that would be possibly be the far end of the range. Again, the far end to the upside will be possibly this 23,600. That might be being a bit too generous, but due to the low market volatility, due to the fact that we've got a US Thanksgiving holiday, can't anticipate prices moving much beyond possibly this 23,600 or 23,420 to the downside. We'll just have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here. On the weekly charts and the monthly charts, pretty much there really isn't any point in checking, because we're in a very strong extended move, as can be seen here on the daily chart. So on this daily chart, we can see here that we've had a bit of a pullback just there. We've come into a bit of consolidation. We did seem poised for a breakout again. possibly heading up towards our 23,750, but we have stalled. We've seen prices actually have stalled. Let's just have a look where the previous highs were. Previous highs were beyond 23,600, so we'll just have a look where they are. They're up at 23,622. We did turn around before we get there, so we may see further sell side momentum in this market, somewhat negating this bullish move from the 21st. But we do expect whatever move does happen in the market to be somewhat limited due to the fact that we've got a US holiday of Thanksgiving, and also we've got a half day on Friday as well. So that's pretty much the analysis for the US 30. Thanks for watching.